Hi everyone, this is a Real Clues Throwback recap. Today we're turning back time to an amazing TV series from the 1960s, The Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West TV series ran from 65 to 69 and starred Robert Conrad as Jim West and also Ross Martin as Artemis Gordon, West's sidekick. It was a super fun series full of gadgets that were way ahead of their time. Beautiful women, dastardly villains, and a few bloopers. There were some pretty awesome stunts and fights too, performed primarily by Conrad himself. One of the first things you'll see when you start watching this series are the numerous references to Gilligan's Island. From filming on the same set in the lagoon.
You think they can swim? There's only one way to find out.
To Jim Backus appearing.
He or she, as the case may be.
And the skipper's appearance in one of the season 4 episodes, played by Alan Hale Jr., of course.
Back to Washington, huh, Ned?
Nope, I'm off on a well-deserved vacation.
London, Paris, or Rome?
I'm going to make a big dream come true. And you know what my big dream is? I'm going to spend a vacation all alone on a desert island. Jim, see you.
Good luck.
You'll see cars traveling down the road in the background, airplanes flying overhead, Jim's body that mysteriously moves while he's knocked out, Burgess Meredith tripping on set, and Jim's underwater adventure where you can clearly see he's in a diving tank with a safety scuba diver in the background. The most glaring of all are the ones where Jim's pants split wide open in one scene and then appear good as new in the next. The stunts in this series were excellent, with Conrad doing most of his own stunts, along with heading up the stunt team. I mean, look at this one, right through the wall and landing on a table. Well, take a closer look. That table is kind of ripply and is obviously made of rubber, but it's still a pretty cool stunt. But doing your own stunts can sometimes land you in trouble. In Season 3's Night of the Fugitive, Wes was supposed to jump off a balcony onto a chandelier. His fellow stuntman was supposed to break his fall and then get kicked out a window. But the guy was late coming in and Conrad slipped, ending up with a concussion and a skull fracture that put him in the hospital. And in Night of the Running Death, stuntman Red West remembers a stunt that didn't go as planned. In this scene, West gets information from a drifter by throwing his body into the breakaway piano. Except the piano didn't break away. The only thing that broke away was the stuntman's head when he split his head wide open. The fights were all really well choreographed, but it didn't hurt that Conrad himself was a legit boxer with a pro record of 4-0-1.
In here somewhere.
And speaking of boxing, one of the guest stars was this guy. Yep, world heavyweight boxing champion Floyd Patterson.
That's all the Homesteaders want.
In fact, there were a ton of guest appearances over the seasons. In Night of the Cobra, we see Boris Karloff.
But recovering very nicely, I'm happy to say.
Richard Pryor made an appearance as a crazed ventriloquist.
What's the matter with your nose, boy? Any questions, Mr. West?
And you'll see the hilarious Harvey Korman as well.
A complete surprise.
And another crazy guy, Ted Knight.
Seaweed will mark his arrival.
Robert Duvall made an appearance, as did Carol O'Connor, and dozens of other high-profile stars. Simon Oakland and the 1955 Mr. Universe, Mickey Hargitay, both appeared in Night of the Fugitive.
How about me talking to him, Mr. Desmond?
Later, perhaps, Mark.
Even Conrad's real-life dad made an appearance in Night of the Murderous Spring. The resemblance? Unmistakable. One of the biggest stars of the day was Sammy Davis Jr., who guest starred in Night of the Returning Dead.
Now, wait a minute, Artie. I didn't say I can't do a Barbados accent. I can do any accent in any voice. I can do your voice.
I want to know what happened to the Barbados accent. Voodoo, the witchcraft, the whole act.
Ross Martin, who played Artemis Gordon, suffered some health issues during the final season and missed some of the filming. Stand-ins were brought in to take his place, but it was never the same.
You may be in the barn. Why don't I have a look there, Jim?
Right, Artie.
And then miraculously, Ross Martin appears for the end of the scene.
I found him!
And in The Night of the Avaricious Actuary, it's not even close.
Well, I ain't little Lord Fauntleroy, Bob. I'm the city gas inspector.
And once again, Ross Martin appears for the finishing of the scene.
You're about to start on a long, long journey.
But bloopers aside, it was an incredible series, given it was filmed in the 1960s. Kept you entertained for the entire hour and was family friendly. Gorgeous women, some of the best villains ever seen, and, of course,
I pretend you're not interested. I can tell you're dying of curiosity.
the James Bond of his day, Jim West.
And we always had these beautiful women. Oh my God. I never met a woman I didn't like. I mean, to go to work and kiss a woman, are you serious? Hello?
If you liked our throwback video, please give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. It really helps.